Well, that certainly is the question. Do you need permission to love? Did you guys grow up with strict parents?
And very strict parents.
So did I.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would call them strict, but then again, they were not super.
Well, didn't your mom give you a tattoo? Last week you said your mom...
No, my mom got
a tattoo.
Like her mom literally just like put it in her skin.
I remember thinking that when you were telling the story, so maybe that stuck with me.
But not so much strict, but they were very... I had like a very strict schedule.
Okay.
So they were always with me, and they were always very strict in that manner.
Kind of giving you a tight schedule, but giving you the freedom to make your own decisions.
Yes.
That's so healthy.
Thank you.
Did you like date when you were in like high school?
Yes.
Okay, so you did have like boyfriends and stuff.
Yes. And I actually informed my mother of all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for myself as well, I regrettably was very honest with my mom, even knowing that she was, you know, the strict ajumma that she is.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, so I say regrettably because there always comes, like, even if it's not right then when we're having a conversation, there is going to be some grudge that's hold with the story that I tell and, you know, come back at me later. But, I mean, it's still, I think, good to be open with your family members, especially with your parents. But
I think, yes, because my mom always helped. But then again, I don't think my parents were too strict. I think they were supportive, and I think they were with me all the time, but they were not strict in that sense because I really trusted my mom's opinion about my boyfriends. That's why I always asked her about them, but not so much about permission, but just about her opinion.
Right. My mom would just say no to anybody.
Oh.
No.
No. You're too young.
Yeah, nobody's good enough.
You're 25, you're too young to date. Yeah.
Even now, she's like, no, what are you doing hanging out, having fun with friends? Do you think you're in high school? It's like, well, did I do that in high school?
Yeah.
What about you, Cameron?
I would say regarding like dating and things like that, my parents weren't strict about it. However, they made it impossible. So like
What?
They weren't strict.
Like it wasn't the fact like it wasn't
even a question.
a problem of like going out on dates or whatever. It was the fact that like I had all these other rules, like I had to be back by a certain amount of times. I like couldn't do these activities. I couldn't do blah blah blah. And it was just they pinned me into a hole where it was like, okay, well, I just give up on trying to do anything.
Right. So I think that brings us to, you know, the very first question that our listener has. Do you keep it a secret from your parents? Do you ask for permission? I mean, she is 23 years old and she is not a minor anymore. And I think there is a different philosophy when it comes to people from America or Europe or Asia or from Latin America. We all think, you know, after 18 or after 19 or after 21, whatever that age is, you know, you're free, you're an adult. But if you have a very familial, strong background, then even if you're 65, you're still a baby to me. You know, you'll still be my baby. And
I think every mother has that kind of thought. We will always be the babies to our moms. I do have a very strong bond with my parents, both of them, but I would never ask them for permission anymore. I would just inform them of my decision, and they can also give me their opinions. However, at the end of the day, the decision is always mine. So I can listen to their opinions, and mind you, I really care about my mom's opinion because she's usually right all the time, very annoyingly. So I would always take into account her opinion, but I wouldn't ask for her permission anymore.
yeah.
I don't know if it makes sense.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same kind of vein of thought with that. Like, I don't think, because you are an adult, I don't think you need to ask for actual permission. Am I moving with my boyfriend? Like, I don't think you need to go at it with that. But imagine if you told them what your parents' reaction would be. I feel like that can inform whether you keep it a secret or not.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like, if they're just going to be mad about everything, I figured you might as well just keep it a secret.
But keeping it a secret is also not really healthy for the relationship between your parents and you, because then they can resent you for that.
And also with you and your boyfriend, I don't think that would be necessarily healthy.
That would put also the boyfriend in a very awkward position afterwards.
But it's going to put it, I mean, no matter if you tell them or not, the parents are still going to be probably equally angry if
Parents-
they find out.
Parents are usually more angry about the fact that you hide something from them than, I mean, they will always, if they don't want to, they will obviously be angry about the fact that you're moving with him, but they will be more comprehensive in the long term than if you just hide it from them and like,
Yeah, I don't know if we could say yes or no to this question. I think it really depends on your relationship with your parents. And sometimes maybe you could use that as an excuse. I think sometimes if you're in that position, oh, should I ask my parents? If you deep down don't really want to move in with your boyfriend, you could say, oh, my parents don't want me to, so oh well.
Yeah, blame the parents.
It
That's
ends
a
up-
great strategy. Yeah.
Could be just throwing them under the bus. Well, in any case, hope that helped. We've got another one coming at you in just a bit. Here's Winter Play Cha Cha.